got the equipment, we might as well use it, I guess.
I know we did some of that during COVID, but I checked the YouTube feed. He had it scheduled for 10 to 6.
Wow.
That was
It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Good evening, everybody. I'm BJ Pheasant alongside Linear when we have Paris Tiger basketball in store for you tonight. A pretty loud gym down here in Marshall in the beginning, Lenny. The pep band's got that in filled up. I've been enjoying them so far.
Yeah, they are pretty good. It's kind of like an old alumni band pretty much. There's a lot of, I'm not going to call them senior citizens because that's where I'm at, but several alumni in the band anyway. So
I guess they are seasoned performers. Maybe.
There you go.
I don't know. They're not students.
Most of them aren't anyway. That's for sure.
We're closing in on game time tonight, and a LIC matchup here between the Paris Tigers and the Marshall Lions. The Tigers with a one-win season so far, Lenny. It's been pretty rough. Marshall's had a rougher go of it.
That they have. I understand they haven't got a win yet at all this year, so I guess we're one game better than they are. But last Tuesday, we had a real rough outing, though, down at T-Town, which I expected it to be a little closer than it was, but it wasn't close at all. We didn't have anybody in double digits at all. We had 2 guys with 9 and 1 guy with 8. So hopefully we can pick that up tonight. Come out here with a W at least, and then be ready for tomorrow's contest because we got another one at home tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. So
a rare Saturday game for us there. So looking back at that game on Tuesday and what has to change for tonight, turnovers jump out at me. I know I say that a lot, but they were a big issue in the first half. They did get a little better in the second half. After that, we got to hit our shots. We seem to catch everybody on their good night so far.
It seems that way, Beads. And for whatever reason, we seem to be shooting off a cold. We just can't seem to make a shot. We've even had some real good looks down inside that wouldn't fall. So hopefully tonight, coming into this old gym, it's just got an old feeling to it. It's just, I like these old gyms like this. There aren't very many of them left around, and hopefully we'll play a little better. The girls last night, they played in an old gym. We played it up at Evelyn, and the girls came away with a big victory against Olney in a real defensive struggle that second half, because I don't think we let Olney score that second half, and pulled away with the running clock there in the fourth quarter. So girls are looking really good this year.
Yes, they are. They can put points up in bunches, and I'd like to see our boys do some of that as well. We've had too many quarters this year, or too many games where we've had single digits in quarters.
Yeah.
And we may have 2 or 3 great quarters, but when you're dropping 5-6 points in some quarters, that's just not enough. It's not consistent enough.
No. Well, that's like Tuesday down at T-Town. We scored 9 in the first quarter. We scored 5 in the fourth quarter. So that's only 14 points pretty much in a half. You need to score 14 points just about every quarter if you're going to be in them.
And if you're looking for a reason for our poor record, there's not one boy you can point a finger at. There's not one kid that's just really off or just playing terrible or something. It's just across the board. It's been a team effort.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just looking for the guys to come out tonight and really turn things around. I don't know. I just got a good feeling about tonight's contest.
Oh, the JV game turned out real well. The boys won 47-39. They were up 3 points with like 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes to go, and they just stretched that out. And it was a fun game to watch. It was fast-paced, up and down the floor. We saw a couple great passes from the boys on offense. They played solid defense and had a good outcome. Hopefully we'll see the same thing from our varsity guys.
Well, we sure hope so, because Marshall led in that JV contest most of the way. We jumped out to an early lead, but then they caught us, took the lead, and they never relinquished it till, like you said, they're in that fourth quarter when we finally tied it up and then finally took the lead. So hopefully our varsity boys can do the same.
The neat thing about these local games like this, think about how many times these boys have played in this gym.
Oh, for sure.
You know, from 6th grade on.
Yeah.
It's obviously not a home game for them, but very familiar with the gym and the facilities. Nothing unusual to them. Just over 4 minutes away from the start of the game, so we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem and starting lineups for you right here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve. sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Welcome back to Marshall High School. Still in the pregame show here, just under 2 minutes to go. Both teams out warming up. All right, Lenny, anybody exceptionally on here in the warm-ups that you've seen?
No.
No. Forecast. Not going to forecast a big night from anybody, huh?
No, I'm not. I've been watching them shoot, and I haven't seen anybody really lighting it up. So
I tried to get you to go out on a limb there.
I know, but I was hoping somebody would, but I don't know. I seen probably as many misses, if not more, than I did make. So for whatever reason, we just can't seem to get out of that shooting funk that we've been in. So.
All right, final minute of the clock running off now. We'll be taking a break for the national anthem here in just a moment. We'll keep it right here for that, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups. There's the Marshall Pep Band with the national anthem. And now, Lenny, we're ready for our starting lineups. If I can slide back under the table.
There you go. Yeah, I'm staying up here on the top bench.
All right, I made it.
All right, for Chase Brinkling, he is starting. Paris Tigers starting tonight will be number 1, 5'5" sophomore, Jackson Rigdon. Number 3, he's a 6'1" senior, Cody Crampton. Number 5, well, excuse me, I guess it's going to be number 11 first. 6'5" senior, Trey Lee. Hey, Brady Krippus is getting a start tonight. Number 15, 5'11" senior. And number 5, 6'1" junior, Drake Bardos. So
Coach Brinkley shaking it up a little bit.
Shaking it up a little bit, yeah. Jackson's getting a start tonight. Krippus is getting a start tonight, so.
Now the starting lineup for the Marshall Lions. We'll see who we're going with here. Looks like number 3, sophomore Trey Scott. Number 10, Brandon Healy. Number 12, Riley Wallace. He's a junior. Eli Doherty, let's see. He's a senior. And RJ Mattis. He's a junior. So a sophomore, 2 seniors, and 2 juniors in their starting lineup. Tigers going with 3 seniors, a junior and a sophomore.
Well, Mattis is out there at 6'2". He's the tallest guy on their roster, so.
Not going to overwhelm us there.
Trey got the tip, so.
Jackson now at the point. Guarded by Wallace, over to the right side to Bartos. Lobs it underneath. Trey had good position and he got 2 points. Tigers scoring their opening possession. I like the looks of that.
Yeah, that's definitely a plus. Good block.
Oh, couldn't keep it. Oh, he got it back. I like that. All right, now Jackson across the timeline on the right side. Over to Lee on the right. Bartos cutting to the baseline. His shot won't fall, and he's going to get a foul.
Yeah, I think he's going to get a foul over the back. That'll be Drake's first, team's first.
Inbounding will be Mattis. Tigers going with a little man press here. Oh, a turnover. Miscommunication on the inbound pass. Tigers get it back. Nobody touched it, so we'll be inbounding back under the basket.
Yeah, the Marshall guy thought he was going to cut one way, and he ended up doing a 360 and cut back the other way, so nobody home when he threw the pass.
Crampton to get it in. Finally lobs it into Bartos. Lee under the basket again. That one wouldn't go. Krippus muscles down the rebound. Fakes the 3. Bartos to the hoop, off the glass for 2. Tigers up 4-0. Goes right by Krippus, catches up and turns it over in front of the Paris bench. Inbound pass to Krippus. Back to Rigdon. Down the left side, hands off to Crampton.
Oh, good no-look pass. Bartos couldn't finish.
That's the story of our season right there,
Yep,
Lenny.
it's
Just an inch away every time, it seems. 2 points on the other end for Marshall. Make it 4-2. Jackson looks to his, Rigdon looks to his right. Up top to Krippus again. You tell they were wanting to lob it underneath the tray there. Three-pointer won't go. Ball batted around, loose ball. Krippus is a scrapper. He goes and gets it. Tigers tried the give and go. Strip turns into a turnover. Marshall going the other direction. And Lee
I think
kicks
you got
it.
a kick, yeah. That's better, though, than giving them the uncontested layup that they would have had that pass went all the way through.
Absolutely. All right, ball inbound, top of the key to Healy. Under the basket, we got a foul.
Yeah, I think that's going to go against Trey.
I think
Be
you're right.
Trey's first, team second.
And he'll be shooting a pair.
That'll be Mattis. First one's no good.
I know we're just a couple minutes in, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Tigers tonight.
Second one's no good.
Tigers down the floor in a hurry. Frampton can't get the layup to go. A lot of pressure on him.
Whoa.
Great hustle there.
Yeah,
Tigers get it back. A lazy pass
And
turns
we
into a
lost it.
turnover.
Yep. And then they lost it out of bounds, so.
Tigers with the ball again. They got a 2-point lead. 5:12 to go here in the first quarter. Somehow, Marshall manages to keep that one. The ball getting batted around. Last touch by the Tigers.
Well, that's what they say. I might have to throw the challenge flag on that one.
Krippus with a trailing steal. They find Bartos. Oh, we can't complete the pass. Krippus with another steal, though. Dangerous floating pass, though. We need a little more zip on those. Jackson will get up top and set the offense up now. Guarded by Matsky, who's checked into the game. Miscommunication and a turnover there. The pass just over the head of Lee. Big
good
block by
block.
Lee. Rigdon's going to get tangled up and it's going to travel.
Yep.
Had the right idea, and they just got a hold of the ball at the same time, and his momentum got the travel. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. This one brought to you by Illini FS and the Edgar County Community Foundation. Almost halfway into the quarter, Lenny. We're only up by 2.
Yeah, but we only got 4, but they only got 2, so.
It feels better than that.
It does, but turnovers once again, like you said. I've got them for 5. I've got us for 5.
Well, at least they're even. But how many layups have we missed under the basket? Ball just rolling off the rim, just a half an inch short. I mean, they've been there. The opportunities. We could be up 14-2 right now.
We could be, yeah.
Marshall get the ball coming out of the break. They get it into Wallace. Guarded by Krippus, going to the right hand, and a foul.
Yeah, Brady's going to get a reach in. That'll be his first, team's third.
Out of bounds. Stop the clock again.
Jackson got a hand on that one.
Get it in cleanly this time. Wraparound pass. Mattis under the basket. Batted away. Tigers going to get the loose ball. Crampton with it. Clears it out to Bartos on the right side. He wants to spin to the basket off the glass for 2. Good looking shot by Bartos. Makes it 6-2. That was a good pass under the basket. It's going to come with a foul.
Yeah, I think Drake's going to pick that one up. And I didn't see too much on that one, but that'll be Drake's second. Team's fourth. The Lions have yet to commit a foul, so. Drake's pleading his case, but it's to no avail, so.
Coach Brinkley's pleading the exact same case. Drake goes to the bench with his hands in the air. I was straight up, he says. Here comes the free throw. That one's good. 6-3 the score.
Stuck came in on that last dead ball along with Drew Rogers.
It's going to be Stuck at the point this time. Goes to the right side. To Crampton, wanting to go to Rogers under the basket. Batted away, it's a steal. Mattis comes up with a loose ball. Fires it down the court. Nearly turned over. A couple good passes. Leads to 2 points for Marshall. Mattis converts at 6-5. Bears just up 1 again. Stuck. Guarded by Scott. Now gets it over to Crampton. Top of the key. 3 minutes to go. Tigers up by 1.
Oh,
Lee puts on the brakes off the glass.
Good move by Trey.
I could hear the shoes squeaking up here on that one. Defender flew right by. Ooh, a head fake. Good double team on the baseline. Force the ball back outside the perimeter. Long three-pointer won't go. Saved under the basket by Marshall. Lee with the rebound. Crampton puts the brakes on, waits for help. Lee thought about the 3. Wants to get Rogers posting up under the basket. He's got the height advantage. Unable to get in position. Lee will put it on the floor as it's stripped away. Contact on the other end. No call. The layup's good. Marshall down by 1 again, 8-7. Rigdon off the screen to his right. Keeps it himself. Has a shot blocked. Marshall will come the other way with a layup of their own. They'll take their first lead of the game now. Up by 1, 9-8. Lee at the point, 1:32 to go in the first. Thought about the 3. Shuffled a little bit. Now over to Crampton. He'll go in the paint, and he's fouled.
Foul's going to go against 23. That'll be his first, team's first. That was Mattis, R.J. Mattis.
Got a sub coming in. Tigers going to the bench for Connor Rose, number 20, coming in to replace Jackson Rigdon. 3-point shot off the inbound pass, won't go. Tigers with the rebound. Back to Stuck, 1:15 in the first. Near side to Rhodes, now to Crampton. Back to his left, off the screen, fade away. Won't go, rebound Marshall, we got a foul.
Foul's going to be on Rogers. That'll be Drew's first. Be the team's 5th.
Under a minute to play in the first. Blocking foul. That's going to go on Luis Lopez.
Yep. He kind of put a hip check on Stuck and rolled Stuck into the ball carrier.
Rhodes wasn't in long. Krippus coming back in to replace him. Stuck to the right side to Lee. Rogers up top now, looking to lob it to Lee. Does. Shot won't fall. Now foul on Krippus.
And that'll be Brady's second. Team sixth. So one more foul and Marshall will be shooting 1-1.
For the whole rest of the second quarter. That's early to be in bonus. Stuck with defense guarding Murphy. Here's a three-pointer for Marshall. Good. Under 30 seconds to play. Marshall up by 4 now, 12-8. Reed loses the handle on it, and he'll be fouled.
That'll be number 3, Trey Scott. That'll be his first. Team's third.
or 20 seconds officially on the clock. Crampton loses a handle on it, stays in bounds. Marshall gets it back. Down to 11 seconds. Charge under the basket. That's got to be a charge when you lose control and you go in backwards.
Yep. That'll be on Trey Scott. That'll be his second. Team's fourth.
Jackson Rigdon checks in for Crampton. 4.5 seconds to go. Tigers down by 4. Lee trips, gets up, fires a wild shot off the backboard. And that's the end of the first quarter. Marshall 12, Paris 8. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Back now for the start of the second quarter. Marshall leading Paris 12-8.
Oh, we've only got 2 guys that scored, Beads. Bartos has got 4 and Trey Lee's got 4. That totals our 8, so I'd like to see a little more from someone else.
Bartos and Lee should both have 10.
Well, they should have both 10.
I mean,
yeah.
just within inches. We could have had a huge first quarter there. We were so close to it. And then the turnovers take away the extra opportunities. Rhodes with a steal and steps out of bounds. Nearly got it for the Tigers.
That's a good effort, though.
It was. Our defense has been, they only gave up 12 points. I mean, they had a good quarter. Come on. Travel. Fortunately, Marshall's not afraid to turn it back over to us. Now we got to do something with the extra possessions. Jackson out of the wing. Put down the corner to Lee. Back up top to Jackson for 3. Oh, in and out. Stuck with the rebound, and he's tangled up with a foul.
Oh, that could be huge there. That's going to be on Trey Scott. That's going to be his third.
Bartos will come back in to replace Rhodes. Lobs it up top to Rogers. Puts it on the floor, now gives it to Jackson. Right side to Stuck. Lee at the elbow, back to Stuck. Drives in the paint, spins, and throws it away.
He thought Bartos was going to go ahead and come on down the baseline, and Drake stopped. So just that one guy's thinking one thing and the other guy's doing the other. So another turnover, Paris.
Both probably had the right idea, just at the wrong time. Just under 7 minutes to go. Tigers down by 4 here in the second quarter. Good baseline move, but lost the ball. Another turnover gives it back to the Tigers.
Well, you put the two teams together, we've got more turnovers than we got points.
Stuck goes to the hoop, off the glass, won't go, gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Rogers, jumper from the elbow, won't go. Bartos will chase it down in the corner. He'll spin down to the baseline. Now he'll get some help from Jackson, top of the key. Now it's Lee, guarded by Matsky.
He double dribbled.
Rogers with the turnover. Not as high a scoring game as I was hoping for.
No.
Yet.
No, it's not. Turnovers have plagued both teams.
Top of the key, it's Matsky with the ball. There's a steal. Rigdon going the other way with the layup. He's pushed.
See who that foul, I missed who the foul was on that time.
Both teams in bonus now. Jackson now for the second of two.
Oh,
Still can't roll in.
Will not fall.
Now foul on Jackson.
That'll be Jackson's first, and that will be the team's 7th.
At the line, Riley Wallace hits the first one. It's the first point scored in the second quarter here by either team. Tigers down by 5. Stuck will check out now for Krippus. Wallace hits them both. Inbound pass to Jackson. Down in the corner, Bartos for 3, won't go. Good backside rebound by Krippus. He'll take it to the baseline, has his shot blocked. Marshall with the rebound, or loose ball that is. Shot won't fall on the other end. Mattis with the rebound, right-handed. Shot off the glass for 2. Marshall up 16-8. Across the timeline, Crampton back over to Jackson. He'll fire the 3. It's good. Jackson Rigdon makes it a 5-point game now, 16-11.
Well, that's our first point of this quarter. We played almost 3 minutes before we scored. So
Mattis takes it on the baseline. Reverse layup is good for 2 more. 18-11 the score. Jackson to his left, now back up top. Right side to Crampton. Bartos come cross court. Down to Jackson in the corner for three. That one wouldn't go. Marshall with the rebound. Long outlet pass on the other side. Layup won't go. They'll get their own rebound, though. Big block by Trey Lee.
Oh, man, we got it. They didn't see him.
Nope.
When they did, it was too late.
That vision up the court. If that came a pass earlier, they'd have walked in for the layup. Rogers checks in for the Tigers. Jackson into Crampton on the baseline, back of the paint, off the glass, good for two. 18-13, Tigers down by 5, 4:13 to go. Jackson tried to get a charge on the other end. Layup was no good. Marshall with the rebound. 4 minutes to go. 3-point shot won't go. Rogers with the rebound. Crampton on the right side, out on the wing. Gets Rogers cutting across the lane, goes underneath to Bartos. He's fouled.
Yeah, he is.
And fouled hard.
I think that's going to be on 13, looks like to me. Yep, it is. Daugherty, that'll be his first. Team 7th, so we'll be shooting. Yeah, well, this will be a 2-shot foul anyway, so.
First free throw is good. 18-14. Sub for Marshall. Mattis checks out, number 30. Luis Lopez comes in. Both free throws are good. Missed shot. Tigers with the rebound. Krippus up top. Down to Rogers. Lobbing underneath the Bartos. Gets the ball. Tries to fight his way to the basket. Can't get the shot to go. Krippus scrapping underneath. Nearly had the rebound.
Marshall comes back the other way in a hurry, though.
Yes, they do. 20-15 the score. Tigers down 5. Ball batted away for a second. Nice pass under the basket and a foul.
Rogers, once again, we just can't make the easy ones. Fouls on 23. That's going to be Mattis. That'll be his second. Team's 8th.
Free throw, too strong off the back of the rim. Still a 5-point game, 2:45 to go here in the first half.
Come on, Drew.
Lane violation. It's going to go against the Tigers. Marshall ball. Trey getting ready to check back in for the Tigers. 3-point shot won't go. Crampton with the rebound. He'll go coast to coast for the lay-in by himself. 2 points. Makes it a 3-point game now, 20-17. Mattis over the left side of Daugherty. Down the corner to Delp. And he'll lose the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Marshall. Lee will check in for Krippus. .2:11 on the clock. Back out of bounds. That'll again stay with Marshall. Rigdon with the steal.
Almost.
Not quite.
He read it, but he just
Batted it away, but Marshall chased it down. Fadeaway on the baseline for Mattis is good. 22-17. Right side to Lee. Bartos cutting to the basket, can't get it to fall. Marshall now on offense. Delp, good for 2. The lead back to 7 now for the Lions. Crampton, top of the key. Almost threw it away. Bartos comes after it, now back up to Crampton, 1:05 to go. Got a foul.
blocking foul against 12. That'll be his first. That's Riley Wallace. It'll be the team's 9th. Should be shooting 1-on-1 for Jackson.
I think Tigers had 4 or 5 fouls before Marshall got there first, and now they've got 9.
And we've still got 7, but we missed the front end of 1-on-1, so it doesn't matter.
53 seconds to go. Nice play there by Marshall, but the shot just wouldn't go. Layups are not a thing tonight by either team. Cross-court pass to Rogers for 3. Looked good from here.
It did, but it wouldn't fall.
Down to 30 seconds. Floater in the lane, won't go. Oh, got his own rebound, tried to dish it off. Paris gets it back.
And then give it right back.
Big block. Finally out of bounds, and Tigers will get it.
Oh, man.
Lee slammed it off the guy's leg, standing out of bounds. And I think we got distracted by that, and that led to the turnover. 7 seconds now. We got one more possession here in the half. Bartos on the run, floats one up, won't go. And that is the end of the first half. Tigers trailing Marshall 24-17. We'll be back in just a little bit here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there, providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Scott, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Homes would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
Welcome back to halftime. All right, Lenny, we got
Some kind of shootout for $10,000.
Let's start with a free throw here. Here, a pin drop.
You got to make 2 of those.
Yeah, he's asking for some noise now.
He made the first one.
Now he goes back to the three-point line.
This could be huge.
He's got $500 for that three-point shot that looked good. Made $650. He got $100 for the free throw. $50 just for getting his name drawn. Glad we came back from the break for that. It is halftime here at Marshall High School. The Tigers trailing by 7 at the break. It was 12-8 at the end of the first quarter. The Tigers trailed by 4. We did score first and had the lead early. Once Marshall got it 9-8, they stretched it out to 12-8. The second quarter saw neither team wanting to score for quite a while. The Tigers could only muster 9. Marshall duplicated their first quarter performance with another 12 points. And that's where we sit now, 24-17. Both teams with almost more fouls and turnovers than they do points right now. It's been a rough contest for both teams.
That it has, Beads. That it has.
Being serenaded right now by the Marshall Pep Band. Don't forget, we do have another contest tomorrow afternoon. Arthur, Atwood, Hammond, Lovington. That's the other one. We'll be coming to Paris for that one, so the boys will have one of their rare home games this season. They got a lot of games on the road. They'll have one of those home games tomorrow, so make sure on our YouTube channel here that you like and subscribe. And that way you'll get a notification. These oddball times, occasional Saturday game, you can forget about it. You'll get a notification on your phone and it'll let you know if you subscribe to the games. Just 5.5 minutes to go. A very short halftime here, and I'm kind of glad for that after the rather long one we had down at T-Town the other day.
Oh, it was. Yeah, they had a winter carnival or winter homecoming, something, I don't know. They had kings and queens and
threw a bunch of ducks on the court.
Yeah, they did. And then they had that shootout thing with the little boy. He won
$80-some there, I think. It looked like an 8-year-old or something, or he was just drilling shots left and right. How did the stats look in the first half, Lenny?
Well, they're not pretty, but I'll give them to you as I got them anyway. I got the Marshall Lions shooting 3 out of 6 from the charity stripe for 50%. They're 9 out of 19 from two-point land for 47%. And they're 1 out of 4 from three-point land for 25%. I've got them committing 10 turnovers in the first half, and they committed 9 personal fouls. They're led in scoring by R.J. Mattis with 10. Then it drops down to 7 for Trey Scott. 2 for Riley Wallace, 2 for Eli Doherty, 2 for Bentley Delp, and 1 point for Caden Matsky. For your Tigers, we are only 2 out of 7 from the charity stripe for 28%. We're 6 out of 16 inside the arc for 38%. And we're only 1 out of 7 outside the arc for 14%. I've got us committing 11 turnovers in the first half, and we had 7 personal fouls. We are led in scoring by Bardos with 6, 4 for Cody Crampton, 4 for Trey Lee, and 3 for Jackson Rigdon. That totals our 17. So both teams back out on the court warming up for second half action. So
one thing we mentioned there in the pregame show is that we can't come out and put up single digits each quarter, and we've done that 2 quarters in a row to start here.
That we have, yep. Single digits, and
If
once
we
again,
were-
turnovers is going to be a problem. We've got 11 in that first half.
If we were playing horseshoes, we'd be killing it tonight. We've been so close on so many of our shots.
Yep.
It's not like the guys are throwing up air balls and just missing the rim or anything. They're rattling, rolling around, just falling out.
Just not falling, you're right. And that seems like that's been the story all season long for our boys.
The coach is shaking the lineup a little bit, getting different guys in there. Jackson Rigdon starting tonight. Brady Kripp is starting tonight. And you put players like Jackson and Brady in your starting lineup, that does change the dynamic of the starting lineup.
It does.
You're going to run a little bit different there. Jackson gives you a lot more speed up front in a man defense. You put Brady out there, and you know you've got somebody under the basket to rebound, and he's been brawling and scrapping for things tonight. The other guys, the shot's just not quite clicking yet. So
It just won't fall.
it's about 2 minutes away from the start, and I don't know, Lenny.
You got to keep shooting. I mean, you can't just sit back, but you can see the confidence level is really dropping on some of these. I know Rogers, his confidence level is pretty low right now. He's almost hesitant to even take a shot anymore, it seems like. And you can't get that way. You got to keep putting them up, irregardless.
What's the old saying there? If you're on, shoot. If you're off, shoot till you're on.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Maybe they need to rub some of the coaches' heads. We got a couple shiny heads out there. Maybe they rub that a little bit for some good luck.
Well, I've already adjusted the camera a couple times to prevent the glare from our coaches' heads.
Yeah.
I can say that. Zach's my cousin. I rub his head every now and then for good luck anyways.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't have a lot of room to talk, but I've
Me
got
neither.
Zach beat.
Yeah.
There's the buzzer telling the teams to get ready. The 1 minute buzzer will set the clock here a fresh 8 minutes.
Should be Tiger ball to start the second half.
All right.
Looks like it's going to be Trey Lee, Krippus, Crampton, Rigdon, and Bardos, the original starters for the Tigers on the court.
Hopefully we'll get another run like we did to start the first quarter.
Huh?
3, 10, 12, 13, 23. The same starting 5 again for Marshall as well. There's the pass, and we are underway. Crampton under the basket to Bartos. He'll be fouled.
Yeah, that's going to go against R.J. Mattis. That's going to be his third, so I'm anxious to. Yeah, I was to say, I didn't figure they was going to let him stay in there too long. He's their leading scorer with 10, so. But we got to make our free throws. We were only 2 out of 7 the first half, and Drake missed that one.
2 out of 8. statistically, just the law of averages, we ought to run off 4 or 5 in a row here.
You would hope.
See, I thought that was the first one. Out of bounds is going to go to Marshall. Tigers going to follow him down the floor. Jackson giving a little pressure on Wallace. Three-pointer from the corner is good. Marshall strikes first. (27-17) is a 10-point lead now for the Lions. Trying to go under the basket to Lee. Bartos will come across on the baseline. Back out to Crampton. He's calling for Jackson. They'll set stuff up now. Crampton looking for Bartos, coming across the baseline, inside to Lee at the elbow. Back out to Crampton. And he'll be fouled.
Foul's going to be on 10. That's going to be Brandon Healy. That'll be his first. Team's first this half.
Crampton running out of time, gets it into Krippus. He'll hand it back to Cody. Thought about the three. Loses his footing and gets a traveling violation.
I've seen a lot of people slipping on this floor.
Yeah, that's just a rough break there. Got his feet a little too far out. Another three from the corner. That one won't go. Jackson with the rebound. Crampton on the left side. Nothing in transition. He'll pull back and shoot a long jumper. Air ball. Lee is not fouled, but he gets the bucket. I spoke too soon on that one.
Well, like you, I thought he got fouled. But
shot in the paint won't go. Scrapping loose ball everywhere. Marshall turns up into Krippus' hands. Fast break to Bartos. There's a lay-in for two. And Marshall wants a timeout. It's a full timeout, so we'll take another quick one. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Welcome back. 6:13 to go here in the third quarter. The Tigers trailing by 6. And it'll be Marshall ball. Lopez to inbound the ball. And they'll break the timeline against the Tiger press there. 6:07 to go. Doherty's pass picked away. Floater over to Crampton on the run.
what?
And he got a charge called on him.
Wow. Huh. That'll be Cody's first. Team's first this half.
Lopez gets it into Healy. Out to Wallace. Across the timeline, guarded by Rigdon. Doherty on the baseline, shut down by Lee. Back out to Wallace. Three-pointer top of the key, won't go. Bartos with the rebound. Tigers wanting a fast break the other way. Crampton goes in strong, can't get it. Lee with a big rebound, the putback. Now Marshall set the offense up, top of the key with Wallace. Near side, Scott off the dribble, 2 points. 29-23. 5-minute mark here in the third quarter. Rigdon outside to Lee. Bartos, top of the key. Tigers running high and low with these screens. Not getting a lot of separation, though.
No, we're not.
Bartos in isolation, goes in, off the glass, won't go. Krippus comes in strong and gets a jump ball.
That should go back to Marshall, though.
Yep. Marshall doing some subbing as Brandon Healy comes out. And Krippus, another jump ball.
There we go.
That one gets it back for the Tigers.
Good job, Brady.
Little things like that don't go in the scorebook, Lenny.
No, they don't, but
Coaches see him. That's how Krippus has played his way onto the floor tonight. Trying to lob under the basket, won't go. Lee chases it down, though. Good hustle there.
yeah, it was.
Did a good job not giving up on that pass. Bartos, great head fake. Push from behind, shot won't go. Lee's going to be fouled.
Foul's going to be on 24. That's going to be Brentley Delp. That'll be his first, team second this half.
That should be team third.
Yeah, I must have missed one somewhere.
Well, when they had the second foul, you said it was their first. So you missed the first one, I think. I just assumed slip of the tongue. I didn't know your count was off. That free throw was off, though.
Yeah, we've been shooting free throws horrible tonight. Kane Murphy checks in for the Lions. Doherty's going to sit down.
That one's good. Tigers within 5, 29-24. Wallace near side now to Murphy. Good head fake there to get space. Shot off the dribble won't go. Lee just bit on the fake and then crashes in to get the rebound. Takes it in himself for the lay-in. 2 points for the Tigers, 29-26. They were down by 10 points at one point tonight. Good defense
hustle
there.
Yeah, good hustle there by Jackson. Knocked it out of bounds.
Three-pointer from the corner. That one wouldn't go. Traveling's called, though. No fault to Lee there. He got the rebound and went from his feet to his rear, and that's considered a step.
Yeah, well, they didn't account for the push that he got.
Exactly. Long three-pointer short off the front of the rim. Home run pass. Bartos somehow gets the pass. Out to Rigdon. Crampton, wide open layup off the screen. Marshall wants a timeout. A full timeout as the Tigers come within one. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
2:58 to go in the third quarter. Tigers back within one with a nice run here in the third quarter. Outscoring Marshall 11-5 so far.
Well, hopefully we can keep the momentum.
And we're underway. Jackson all over him. Nearly got the ball away. Delp lobs it inside. Outside, three-point shot, won't go. Rebound on the run by Bartos. Looking for some help. Takes it himself and can't get it to fall. Marshall with the rebound. They throw the errant pass. Tigers get it back. Bartos one-on-one in the paint. Spins off the glass. Can't get it to go. Fouled on the putback. Chance to tie the game here.
Yeah, I still didn't see who the foul was on. There, they put it on 30. That'll be his second.
That free throw is good. Ties the game up 29 apiece. That's their fourth team. Tigers have one. Both of them. Tigers have the lead for the first time since early in the first quarter. Jackson bats another one loose. Another turnover. Crampton with the loose ball. And he has it slapped away. Took a shot to the face there.
Number 13's Eli Daugherty's checking back in for the Lions. As Delp's going to sit down.
Jackson for three.
Got it! Money!
Jackson Rigdon gives the Tigers a 4-point lead. Three-pointer from the corner for Marshall. Not going to go. Rebound on the backside by Bartos. He'll clear the timeline. Top of the key. He'll fire a three himself. Good!
Got it!
They're moving the camera so much, Lenny, I can't even change the score. 36-29 right now. Blocking
Got
foul.
a blocking foul on Krippus.
Give me a chance to catch the scoreboard up.
That'll be Brady's third. It'll be the team's second.
$1:29 to go. Tigers up 36-29. Jackson bats another one loose. Crampton comes up with it. To Bartos, the lay-in's there. 38-29. Trapped on the baseline, needing some help. Another double team. He's out of bounds, or is it a foul? What's he? Out of bounds. The Tigers defense has cranked it up a notch here. in the third quarter.
Well, that they have.
Marshall wants another timeout. This may be a 30. I don't know how many pulls he's got left.
Yeah, it is a 30.
They've called us several full timeouts here recently.
Well, let's see. This timeout's going to be brought to you by Savoya's Pizza and the Edgar County Community Foundation. Well, Coach Brinkley's got to be pleased with these guys so far this third quarter, at least, the way we came out from the locker room. Defense has definitely turned it up, and we're finally starting to make some shots.
Jackson Rigdon right now having his game of the season just defensively.
Yeah,
the number of balls he's tipped loose and knocked loose, and it's just been awesome. Tigers back on offense now, just over a minute to go. Bartos, another clear look for three. Won't go. Grippus couldn't quite get the jump ball. Marshall coming the other way, but he gets it on the other end. How about that hustle by Brady Grippus?
Yeah. Then crashed into the foam padding down here at the end zone.
Long shot from Marshall, rattles in and out. Batted back to Grippus. .43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jackson cross court now to Lee. Back to Jackson. Tries to lob it for Lee, a little too high. And it's going to be knocked loose out of bounds. Tigers are going to get it back.
They are going to get it back, but Trey went up for that. I think he had a little contact, but when he came down, his feet went out from under him. And
38-29, Tigers to inbound. Jackson under the basket. Finds Cody in the corner. Crampton picks his dribble up, and up top to Grippus.
There, now they got it
Lee
down.
wide open off the glass for two. Breakdown in the Marshall defense that time. Tigers were able to take advantage. You got to watch your back with Jackson behind you coming down the court. He'll pick your pocket in a hurry. Three-pointer from the corner for Marshall won't go. Jackson bats it out. Crampton with the rebound. 3 seconds to go. No shot at the buzzer. Time expires. Tigers up 40-29 at the end of three. We'll be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
One more quarter to go here for Marshall High School. The Tigers on top 40-29. At one point, the Tigers trailed by as much as 10. They hadn't led since like 4 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah.
We went down 9-8. A big 23-5 rally in the third quarter puts us up by 11.
And a lot of it started from our defense with that intense pressure by Rigdon. I'm like you, Beads. I don't know how many slaps or pokes away he had in that quarter, but it definitely turned the tide.
Just sheer hustle from all the Tigers. We had a lot of looks in transition tonight, even if we haven't scored from them. Block. Marshall gets it back. Almost threw it away. Coach is trying to calm the defense down here. Get everybody back in position. Wallace goes over to the right side to Doherty. Back to Wallace again, one-on-one with Crampton. Nice pass to Mattis. He's been real quiet.
Well, he set the whole third quarter after he picked up that third personal.
They lost Mattis and Scott for a while. Another starter. As far as I know, Scott's still on the. No, he's back out there now.
They're both out there with 3, but we get another quick foul on either one of them.
Tigers up by 9. Cody off the screen, goes to the glass, won't go. Lee with the rebound. And is stripped away by Marshall. Marshall's trying to call a timeout. This official says jump ball.
That's going to go to Paris. So.
Inbound to Rogers. Gonna call travel on him.
I'm not sure about that, but that'll be another turnover Paris.
One of those things where his foot moves before the ball hits the ground. It's a minuscule. Out of bounds by Lee. It's gonna stay with Marshall.
Good hustle by Trey, though, to get over there in that corner.
Cross-court pass. Bartos read it, couldn't get to it. That might have been a travel right there. Real close. 6.5 to go. Another cross-court pass. Doherty, that's over his head, out of bounds. Tiger basketball. Jackson will bring it across midcourt. 6:26 to go. Left, now right. Lee fires the 3. Couldn't get it to go. Marshall with the rebound. A lot of contact under the basket. Nothing going there. Ball over the rim. Bartos with the rebound.
Yeah, he had it.
Oh, bodies banging everywhere. Lee comes down with a loose ball finally. And now they're going to call foul.
It's going to be on 13. It's going to be Eli Doherty. It's going to be his second. Team's 5th.
The fouls were rampant in the first quarter. They've tamed here in the second half. I think the officials realize that it's going to take all night if they keep calling fouls like that. Foul away from the ball. Offensive foul they're going to call on Trey Lee.
That's going to be Trey's second. Team's 3rd.
Tigers matching up now for the press. Keeps it himself, blocked by Lee, gets his own rebound and puts it in. Marshall now to 33. Tigers up by 7. Marshall on a 4-point run now. Lee in the Bartos in the low post. Gets the roll. Had me holding my breath on that one.
Yeah, I know. They've been rolling out all night. We finally got one to fall.
42-33. Tigers up by 9. Scott in the paint. On the run, gets it to fall. A little underhand shot, scooped it in. Kripp is set to check in for the Tigers. Lee, guarded by Scott, goes to his right. Trying to use the sideline there on him. Good defense there as Lee tried to drive to the basket. They shut him down. 4:41, Crampton's going to try. Rogers with the rebound.
Yeah! Drew Rogers, big strong board.
Well, that's what we needed to see from him. That'll get that confidence up a little bit. That was not an easy shot. 3-point shot for Marshall won't go. Lee with the rebound. Had good position on that one. Down court to Rogers. Wide open, in for the layup. Couldn't get it to fall. And picks up the foul.
I think they got him on a reach in. That'll be Drew's second. Team's fourth.
Krippus coming in, replace Rogers. 44-35, Tigers up by 9. Boy, Rigdon was just an inch away from another steal there.
He was.
Marshall going back and forth across court with these passes.
Yeah, you got Scott running the baseline from corner to corner.
Ball batted away. Crampton gets the steal. .3:42 to go. Rogers to Krippus. Tries to lob it underneath. Stripped away. Shot inside. Big block by Lee. Good hustle. Get down the court and swatted that one away. He's got a lot of wingspan when he gets up there.
Yeah, he does.
But on the other end, he brought that ball down low around the waist.
Yep, and everybody's the same height when the ball's down there.
That's right.
Delp just checked back in for Lopez for the Lions.
3-point shot is short. Mattis with the rebound, kicks it out to Scott. From the corner up to Doherty, back down to Scott in the corner. Baseline shut off, back out to Doherty. Rigdon went after that one, couldn't get there in time. 3 minutes to go. Near side Doherty, long threes, good. Marshall within 6, 44-38, 2:51 to go. Rigdon's fouled.
Doherty on the reach in, that'll be his third. Marshall's sixth team foul.
Lopez coming in to replace Delp, it looks like.
Yep, Delp's going to set back down.
Rigdon was in a headlock there for a moment. Oh, the extra pass to Krippus gets batted away. Bartos gets it back, off the glass for 2. This one's going to get rowdy before it ends, Lenny.
I think so. He carried it.
They're going to call travel, but you could have gone either way. Tigers get it back, 46-38, up by 8. Krippus to inbound, gets it into Jackson. Rigdon clears the timeline to Lee. Crampton hesitates and drives in, kicks it back out, and they're going to call travel there.
On him, so that'll be a turnover, Tigers.
Delp coming back in on defense, replacing Lopez. Long cross-court pass to Doherty. Mattis now to Scott, back out to Doherty. Here's a 3 from Delp. Krippus with a big rebound. 1:55 on the clock. Cross-court now to Crampton. They're laying all over Lee under the basket right now. Bartos back up top to Lee, 1:40 on the clock.
Yeah, Drake was looking for Brady to roll off that pick, but he didn't.
The clock is our friend right now. There's a foul.
That's going to be Scott's fourth.
And it gives us bonus.
I'd say they'll leave him in, though, with 1:30 left. So
Nothing to lose now.
all right, free throws could be our friend the rest of the way out if we can make them. Jackson made the first one. What's happening to Jackson? Is he cramping up or?
Looks like he might be. They were going to bring Reed in for him, but he says he's okay. I'm with you. I think it looks like he's got a bit of a calf cramp or something going there. The way he's been running tonight.
No, I can, yeah.
Been all over this floor. That
Made
one's
the
good.
move.
Full timeout call by the Tigers. We're up 47-38, a 9-point advantage with a minute and a half. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Just a minute and a half to play here from Marshall. The Tigers stretching their lead out to 9, 47-38. Marshall had it back down to like 5 just a few moments ago.
Yeah, they did. I've seen Jackson limp off, though. I'm hoping it's just a cramp. Get some fluids back in him, and I'm hoping he's going to be all right.
Yeah, he's down there rubbing his calf, drinking some water.
Yeah, got another bottle of water there, it looked like. So hopefully that's all it is.
Marshall gets the ball inbound. They're slowly running out of time, a minute 25 to go. Doherty on the far side, down the corner to Scott. Back up top, here's a three-point shot that's long and no good. Griffiths hustles down and gets the rebound. Crampton has it batted away for a moment, now to Lee. Whoa, Reed almost didn't see that one. We're going to see some fouls here soon, I would think. Cross court, the Tigers going to play some keep away here. Wait for the fouls. Over and back's the call.
Yep, doggone it. You got to be aware of where you're at on the floor.
They can push you over it at least, maybe get the foul. Doherty goes baseline. Cross court now, outside, a long three-pointer's good. Seven-point game. And Marshall with the foul. Shooting one and one on the other side. 37 seconds left.
Well, if we make our free throws, it should be a victory.
That's good. Bartos with a big rebound and another foul. How huge is that rebound there, though?
That is huge. Fouls on 41. That's going to be Peyton McGuire, his first. It'll be the team's 9th.
9 times out of 10, the shooting team does not get the rebound.
Not usually.
Makes it 50-41. Hits them both.
There we go. Sweet.
Full timeout called by the Tigers. Jackson going to check back into the game now. 51-41, up by 10. We'll be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
"34 seconds away from win number 2 on the season, Lenny. The Tigers got to hold on with a 10-point advantage.
Yeah, I think you got that right, Beads. I think we might have got over the barrel this time.
You just look at the Tigers out on the floor right now and you see a total different level of enjoyment there as they came back out on the floor knowing they're up by 10. A lot looser. A little bit of a more bounce in their step. Doherty goes to the baseline, cut off by Krippus. Lobs it. Well, I guess that was a 3. I thought he might have been passing it. Bartos wrestles down a rebound. 4-on-1 before he finally gets it out to Lee. 13 seconds left. Lee gets knocked to the ground before they call it.
That's going to go against 13. That's going to be Doherty. That's going to be his 4th. Will be the team's 10th, so we should be shooting 2 the rest of the way now.
We should. I'll send lead of a line. 8.2 seconds on the clock. Sure.
First one short.
Well, as bad as we shot free throws early in the game, like I said, law of averages said we got to make some of these. We're not that bad of a shooting team.
Not usually, no. First
Missed them
one's short
both.
and the second one's long. But
Overcompensated there. Doherty, a wild 3, won't go. They get the rebound, get it back to him, throws it off the glass at the buzzer. And that is your ball game. The Tigers win 51-41 here in Marshall. All right, we're going to take another break. We'll come back and have some post-game stats for you and a chat with Coach Brinkley in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there, providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Scott, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Homes would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. We're being joined in just a moment by Tiger head coach Chase Brinkley. All right, Coach, I see you brought the boss with you tonight.
Is this on?
You're on. You're live. I think he'd like to wear it, though.
Right?
We'll get you one, buddy. All right, congratulations. I don't get to talk to you after a win too often. This is nice.
Yes, it is. It's Paris Marshall. Paris Marshall is always going to be closer no matter what the records are. And we're 2-6 now. And, I thought we were just a little tight, just a little too tight to start the game. And, we were running stuff and we got open looks and open layups and everything like that. But when we're not making those layups, then it's tough. They get momentum, they get confidence, and their shots start falling and everything like that. And, that's what happened in the first half. We just didn't have a lot of intensity and a little effort. But, again, that goes hand in hand. Whenever you're missing layups, you're missing bunnies, it's hard to keep your confidence up. But they took a little butt chewing at halftime, and they came out and responded. So it was good.
They did respond in that third quarter. That was one of our best quarters I've seen this season as a whole, and a lot of it came not just better shooting or whatever, but it came in response to our defense.
Yeah, no, it did, and we went to our zone. I thought, even though they were shooting pretty well, I thought they were comfortable, and we just weren't. We just didn't have a lot of ball pressure, so I thought we went zone, just were long, had our hands active and out. I thought maybe that would help. Really, we were just trying anything. We just weren't playing very well the first half, so we just wanted to switch it up and see what was going to happen. So we did. Really proud of our guys. Cody Crampton kind of woke up in that second half. Had a couple bad turnovers in the first half, but then that second half he started attacking the basket. But then, once they missed shots and we got some runouts, then we start getting some energy and everything like that. So it goes hand in hand. I'm just happy and proud of our guys for getting it out, and we got a quick turnaround tomorrow.
Well, I can't count how many times I saw guys like Trey and Krippus, the blocks and the steals and stuff that were coming on this end of the floor, even after an offensive mistake on the other end.
Yeah,
not giving up on the plays and coming back down. And
no, I'm very
just a lot of stuff like that tonight.
Yeah, very proud of everybody. Yeah, Trey gets stripped down on the block, and instead of pouting, which we've done in the past, he just sprints down and gets a big block, and it keeps our energy up and keeps the crowd into it. And we had a good crowd come down too, so that was nice to see. And I can't say enough about Brady. Jackson did a really good job of being active on top, and Drake started getting it together, making layups. He missed a couple, and he was just getting frustrated, but he stuck with it. But yeah, I can't say enough about Brady. He just brings so much toughness, and you know, if it's even remotely close to him, he's going to get that rebound. You know, he's going to get that ball. So
He had a series of possessions where it was just him with jump balls.
yeah,
You know, the other guy grabbed the ball and he wanted it more.
yeah, he's just tougher. You know, and we need more guys like that. You know, I had to talk with him about just being that leader. You know, being that leader for us every day at practice, and he's done a good job. He's the guy coming over to the bench every time and just, hey, let's go, just excited and energetic, and that's what we need,
And not a lot of rest tonight, though, because we're back kind of early tomorrow. We got a 2 o'clock game at home.
Yep, 2 o'clock. I'll watch a little bit of film, but I was mostly focused on Marshall. So tonight, go home and watch them and get a game plan ready, and hopefully we take care of our bodies, get a lot of fluids, and be ready to go.
All right, well, congratulations again. We'll be there tomorrow rooting you on. We'll let you get the little guy home there.
All right, you ready to go, buddy? All right, thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Joined there by Tiger head coach
Good job. What do you think, buddy? Good
Chase
job,
Brinkley there with the post-game interview with us as always. A quick recap of the scoring for you. The Tigers trailed 8-12 at the end of the first quarter. It was a 7-point deficit at the half, 24-17. We came out with a big third quarter, though. We scored 23 points to their 5. Our defense kicked it up a notch. It was 40-29 at that point. And then we just kept it kind of par for the course there in the fourth quarter. We chipped in another 11. They actually outscored us. They got 12, but we were doing a lot of stalling at that point and moving the ball around. We won by 10, 51-41. All right, you're up.
Okay. For the Marshall Lions, I had them 3 out of 6, 50% from the charity stripe. They never shot a free throw that whole second half, so I think that was a key as well, especially as tight as we played defense that second half to keep them off the free throw line. That helped. They were 13 out of 27 inside the arc, 48%. They were 4 out of 19 for 21% outside the arc. I had them unofficially committing 18 turnovers, and they had over the 10 foul limit in that second half. Their leading scorer was R.J. Mattis with 12, but he set almost the whole third quarter. And
That he did.
he played the fourth quarter with those 3 personals and never picked up another one, but he only scored 2 points the whole second half. He had 10 in the first half, so the Tigers really did a good job on him. Trey Scott ends up with 11. Then it drops down to 8 for Eli Daugherty. 4 points for Riley Wallace. 3 points for Peyton McGuire. 2 points for Brentley Delp, and 1 point for Caden Matsky. For your Tigers, we were 10 out of 21, 47% from the free throw line. We were 16 out of 33 inside the arc, 48%, and we were 3 out of 11 for 27% behind the arc. I had us committing 17 turnovers in the contest, but we only had 4 personal fouls that second half. Our leading scorer, Drake Bardos, chipping in 21. Trey Lee had 13. I got Jordan Jackson Rigdon with 8, 7 for Cody Crampton, and 2 points for Drew Rogers. Like I said, Drew's confidence is still a little shaken, and hopefully he comes out tomorrow and starts putting them up and gets some points in the bucket. Another point I want to make tonight, Brady Krippus never made the scoring column at all, but the stuff he did out there on the floor goes unnoticed except for people like us or maybe the coaching staff. But Brady had a whale of a game tonight, and I think his intensity definitely helped the Tigers get this victory.
It did, and that's the reason he's starting. Coach has seen that. They see it in practice. You play your way onto the floor. So congratulations to him and the rest of the Tigers for their victory now, 2-6 on the season with this LIC victory. We'll be back on the air again tomorrow at 2 p.m. for that game at home against Atwood, Hammond,
Arthur
Lovington. Okay, get all those. We'll just call them Atwood. I apologize to the rest of them, but it's a lot to remember. 2 o'clock game for that, and remember to hit that subscribe button so you'll get notifications when those odd games start on unusual days. You'll never miss a contest there. I'm BJ Pheasant for Lenny Irwin, and thanks again to our listeners and all the sponsors for making this broadcast possible. You've been listening to Paris Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.